Don't give up. Even if today you feel like you don't have the strength anymore. Even if you wake up every morning with a heavy heart, wondering how much longer you can keep going. There are pains you don't show anyone, battles you fight alone, and a kind of exhaustion that goes unnoticed. If you feel this way, know this. You are not weak. You are human. And sometimes, being human means moving forward with a tired heart. Life can be hard, even on the strongest people. It tests your patience, your mind, your faith. It pushes you to your limits, not to break you, but to change you. What you're going through right now is not a punishment. It's a phase. Even if you can't see it yet, something inside you is growing. There will be moments when you feel alone, even when you're surrounded by people. Moments when no one truly understands what you're going through. And that hurts. But some struggles must be faced alone because they shape the person you will become. Like roots, they grow in the dark, but they are what make the tree strong. Don't give up because of a bad day, or a bad month, or even a hard year. A difficult season does not define your whole life. What you're living now is only a moment, not the end of your story, and often, the most painful chapters give the greatest meaning to the rest. Look back. You've already survived things you once thought were impossible. You've cried thinking it was over. And yet, you're still here. That strength you think you've lost has already saved you before. It's still inside you, even if you can't feel it right now. Don't let fear convince you that you're not capable. Don't let failure make you believe you're not meant to succeed. Falling doesn't mean you're worthless. It just means you're trying. And every attempt matters. If you're tired, rest. But don't quit. Take a break, but don't close your heart. Talk to someone. Ask for help. Write. Cry if you need to. Being strong doesn't mean carrying everything in silence. It means refusing to let go of what truly matters. Even if today you move forward without hope, keep going anyway. Even if you don't believe anymore, take one more step. The light doesn't disappear. Sometimes it's just a little further down the road. One day you'll look back and understand why you had to go through this. You'll understand why giving up was never an option. And your story will give strength to someone else. So hold on. For the person you were. For the person you're becoming. Because your life has meaning, even when it hurts. Don't give up. Even tired. Even broken. Even lost. Keep going. As long as you're breathing, nothing is over. And as long as you keep going, hope still exists. And remember this, you don't have to understand everything to keep going. You don't need a perfect plan, clear answers, or strong motivation every day. Sometimes just staying alive, just holding on, is already a victory. There are seasons where surviving is progress, even if it doesn't look impressive to anyone else. There will be days when you feel like nothing is changing, days when your efforts seem useless, when you wonder if all this pain is for nothing. But growth doesn't always make noise. Healing doesn't always announce itself. Some of the most important changes happen quietly, deep inside you, long before the results appear on the outside. Be patient with yourself. You are learning how to carry pain, how to adapt, how to stand back up. That takes time. You won't heal overnight. You won't suddenly become strong and confident all at once. And that's okay. You're not behind. You're not failing. You're becoming. Be gentle with yourself in moments of weakness. You don't have to be strong all the time. You don't have to pretend everything is fine. You're allowed to struggle. You're allowed to feel lost. You're allowed to rest without feeling guilty. Strength is not about pushing endlessly. It's about knowing when to pause and still choosing not to quit. Some days, all you'll be able to do is breathe. And on those days, breathing is enough. Staying is enough. You don't need to solve your whole life today. Tomorrow doesn't need answers yet. Focus on this moment. One breath, one step, one small decision to continue. Please don't compare your journey to anyone else's. You have no idea how many battles they fight in silence, just like you. Everyone's path is different, and yours is unfolding exactly as it should. What matters is not how fast you move, but that you don't stop. There is a future version of you who is grateful you didn't give up. A version of you who survived this chapter and grew stronger because of it. Even if you can't imagine that future yet, trust that it exists. Trust that this pain is not meaningless. You are still here for a reason, not by accident, not without purpose. Your presence matters more than you know. So if you're reading this and your heart feels heavy, take this as a sign. Keep going. Not perfectly, not bravely, just honestly. Just one more day. You don't need to be fearless. You just need to stay. And one day, quietly, without warning, you'll realize that you made it through something that once felt impossible. And you'll understand that continuing, even when you felt broken, was the bravest thing you ever did. And if no one has told you this yet, let me say it clearly. You matter. Even on days when you feel useless, even when you feel invisible, even when you think you're falling behind in life. Your worth is not measured by your productivity, your success, or how strong you appear to others. Your worth exists simply because you exist. There will be moments when your mind is loud, filling you with doubts, regrets, and fear. In those moments, remember that your thoughts are not always the truth. Pain has a way of lying to us. It tells us that things will never change, that we're alone, that giving up would be easier. But pain does not know your future. You don't need to be extraordinary to keep going. You don't need to inspire anyone right now. You don't need to have it all together. You just need to stay. Stay through the confusion. Stay through the uncertainty. Stay long enough for things to shift, even slightly. There is no shame in taking life 1 hour at a time. There is no weakness in asking for support. You were never meant to carry everything on your own. Let others help when you can. And when you can't, let this moment, these words, remind you that you're not alone in what you feel. Even if your heart feels numb right now, even if hope feels distant, something inside you is still holding on. That quiet part of you, the one that keeps breathing, keeps reading, keeps trying. That part is stronger than you realize. So please don't disappear from your own life. Don't give up on yourself before life has the chance to surprise you. Stay long enough to see what healing feels like. Stay long enough to meet the version of yourself that made it through. You don't have to rush. You don't have to be ready. You just have to stay. And that, on its own, is enough for now. And if tonight feels heavier than usual, if the quiet makes everything louder, know this. You are not failing because you're tired. You are not weak because you're overwhelmed. You are carrying more than most people see, and you're still here. That matters. There are moments when life doesn't need you to be strong or hopeful. It just needs you to stay, to exist, to let the wave pass without judging yourself for feeling this way. Feelings are not permanent, even when they feel endless. This moment will shift, just like others have before. You don't owe the world constant strength. You don't owe anyone an explanation for your pain. It's okay to move quietly through life for a while. It's okay to heal privately. Some of the most important battles are won in silence. If you feel stuck, remember, stuck is not the same as finished. Paused is not the same as broken. Lost is not the same as gone. You are still becoming even in stillness. Please don't rush your healing. Don't pressure yourself to be better before you're ready. Healing isn't linear. Some days will feel lighter, others heavier. Both are part of the process. Both mean you're alive. There is still warmth ahead of you. Still moments that will make you breathe a little easier. Still people you haven't met. Still parts of yourself you haven't discovered yet. Your story has more to offer than this chapter, so if all you can do right now is stay quiet and keep breathing, do that. Let tomorrow worry about itself. Let this moment be enough. You are not alone in this pause. You are not forgotten in this struggle. And you are not done.